this guy's a lunatic. All because his cellmate refused to help him escape from prison. He got the guards to beat the guy up. Then he had the guards move the cellmate to the dampest, most dangerous part of the prison, the worst block for violence. The place is crawling with cockroaches, and the cellmate gets picked on non-stop. David is living a nightmare every single day. Now he finally learns what happens when you cross Richard. The next day, during mealtime, David goes out of his way to find Richard and begs to join his crew. But remember, Richard was the one who kicked David out in the first place. Getting David back on his side should have been tricky, but not for the crafty Richard. First, he collects matchsticks, wraps them in toilet paper, and stuffs the bundle into a plastic bag. When he heads downstairs, he hands it off to one of his guys. The guy pours lubricating oil all over David's bed, then lights the paper bundle with a lighter. Smoke quickly fills the air, and the whole prison erupts into chaos. Guards rush over to put out the fire. Thanks to Richard's little scheme, David gets moved right back to the cell next to Richard's. That's the scary thing about Richard. He stays calm on the surface, but his mind is working a mile a minute. If they want to get escape tools from the outside, there's only one way to do it: ask Tilly for help. Tilly and her husband have worked at the prison for over 20 years. Their marriage is dull and lifeless, and she's long felt empty and numb inside. That's the weakness Richard zeroed in on to use her. David takes advantage of his work duties to get close to Tilly. He doesn't just give her small gifts. He hits her with non-stop sweet talk, too.
Do you make these for me?
I thought you might like them.
It doesn't take long for Tilly to fall for him. She goes to the supermarket, buys a pack of ground meat, 2 pairs of glasses with built-in lights, and most importantly, steel saw blades. Back at home, Tilly first breaks the steel saw blades into smaller pieces, then hides them inside the ground meat, and wraps the whole thing in a paper bag. The next day, she sneaks the bag into the prison when she goes to work. She finds a guard, and asks him to pass the bag along to Richard, and just like that, they've got their tools. Now it's time to roll up their sleeves and get to work.